Now stand up, please. Good morning. Good morning, teacher. Good morning, children. Stand, please. How are you? Great. Okay.
Amazing.
Amazing. Okay. Excellent. Fine. Yes. 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 Okay. Now, please. First of all, I would like you to look at these pictures. What do you think about these pictures? What can you see on the pictures? Now, please read.
Is this picture can be related to neurons?
Yes.
Or brain?
Brain. Okay. What can you see about brain? What functions of the brain do you know?
You know that brain is the most amazing, it's the main part of our body, which means that brain can control our actions, our emotions, our speech.
How about the students? Boys, girls? Please, Laura.
I guess there is a connection between neurons and the brain because, as we know from the biology, neurons take some of the informations and deliver them to the brain. And maybe our topic will be related to this type of biology information.
Okay. Now, what do you think? What the theme of our lesson is today? What is the topic of our lesson today? Is
Neurons.
neurons. Yes, neurons. We have learned about neurons in the 10th grade, as Laura said, in the 10th grade in biology subject. Biology subject. I'm so sorry. The topic of our lesson is neurons. Today we are talking about neurons. It is first of all connected to our brain. The topic of our unit is the brain, human brain. Now, first of all, I would like you to divide in two groups. Now, I ask you to choose one card. Choose one card. Now you. Now girls. Only 3 pictures for you. Now make picture. Make picture. Make picture. Wow. You are not from here, Michelle. You go to this group? Yes. Yes. Laura in this group and Michelle will be in the second group. Now please look at your pictures. Look at your pictures. Look at your pictures. The pictures from your table. What can you see on the picture? What can you see on the picture? Yes, the type of neurons. Today we are talking about neurons, and it is speciality of these neurons. First of all, I ask you to open your book on the page 38, exercise 1. 38, exercise 1. In this exercise, you can see the picture of neuron 2, and the part of the neuron is a cell body. The next one is nucleus, dendrite, and electrical signal. And we have the 4 definitions, A, B, C, D definitions. Now you must match the names parts of the neurons and with their definitions. You must do it in your copybook, open your copybooks and write the date. What day is it today?
It's the 2nd of December.
Yes, it's right, Laura. Today is the 7th of December. Yes, write in your copybook. December classwork. And before you start your task, I would like to say you that we have some marks. We mark our work using their hearts. We use these hearts to give marks. If you do the task, all your task is right, you give your like. It is like in Instagram. Yes, do you like social nets, Instagram, WhatsApp, and etc.? When we check your works, check yourself, check in pairs, check in groups. If you have the all right answers, you will give the like. Okay? That's all. Now please start your task. Start your task in your copybook. The first answer, the second answer, you write only in keys, number and the letter. Have you done your work?
Yes, we have.
Yes, we have. Okay. Now, what about boys? Have you finished your work, boys? No? Yes. Okay. Now, what about the second group? Dvig? Finish it. Okay. Dinas, have you finished it? Alisher? Alisher hasn't finished. Dvig, Alisher. Now, give me your copybook. Give me your copybook. Now we check each other. Now please, Laura is for you. Dandos is for you. Now girls for you. Give me your pencil, and check the answers of your classmates. Check the answers of your classmates. Now, Laura read the first definition. A definition.
A part of a cell contains DNA.
It is. What is it?
It is cell body.
Yes, it is a cell
Body.
body. DNA. What about DNA?
DNA, this structure which contains chromosomes, that is one of the most important parts of the cell, that contains information about this body or organism.
Now, what is the difference between cell body and nucleus?
Nucleus contains nucleus, and there is there is a difference between their construction.
Yes, cell body contains nucleus. Okay. Now, I think the A answer is 1 nucleus. Nucleus. The first is 1. Now, the second drift B.
The part of the neuron was a nucleus. It is cell body.
Yes, it's a cell body. Is number. What is number? Can you write?
D for 2.
B. What is B answers? 1, 2, 3, 4. Cell body is number 4. Yes, B4. B4. 1A, B4. Now the next C answers, please. Jandos, read C definition.
Message sent from neurons to neurons.
A message sent from neurons to neurons. What is it?
Electrical signal.
Yes, it's electrical signal. Is 3C answer. Now the next one, please. Dines for you. D.
One of the short neurons that receive signal from other neurons.
Is 2. Yes, 2D. Now have you checked your all answers?
Yes.
Yes. Now, if you give all the answers is right, you give 1 like. What about work? Whose work? It's Dines. It is like?
Yes, like.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All of them.
All the answers is right. Okay. Now what about you? All the answers is right?
Yes.
Yes, it's right. Okay. Now what about you? All the answers right? Like? Okay, it's right. Now have you checked all the answers? Now Wow, it's not like. Yeah? Okay? Two answers is incorrect. One of it's not like, one answer is incorrect. What about you? All the answers right? No, one answer is not right. You don't like it. Okay? Now, this is your copy books. Now the next one, the next task is exercise 2, listening and reading task. We listen the text about the rose hip neuron and answer the question, what do you think makes this new type of neuron unique? Unique. What does it mean with unique? What does it mean?
That surprises us, that's amazing, maybe that can make us surprised.
It's only one maybe unique. Okay? Now let's watch the video and answer what makes these cells unique.
The rosehip neuron, a new type of brain cell. Researchers in Hungary and America have been independently studying the human brain when they both discovered a new type of brain cell. The Hungarian researchers had been recording the electrical activity of the brain's inhibitory neurons, special cells that regulate the speed of electrical signals in the brain, ensuring a healthy balance of electrical activity. Over time, they began noticing cells with a distinctive shape that must have been formed by the densely packed network of nerve fibers around the cell centre. The shape reminded them of a rose after its petals had dropped, so they named these cells rosehip neurons. American scientists also detected these cells using a new technique that allowed them to identify active genes in brain cells. The scientists could have continued their research independently, but they decided to collaborate in order to better understand these unique cells. The Hungarian team examined the shape and electrical features of rosehip neurons, while the American scientists looked at their genetic characteristics. While the precise function of rosehip neurons is still unclear, this research collaboration has provided the first steps towards a deeper understanding of their role. Since rosehip neurons are one type of inhibitory neuron, they must be involved in slowing down the speed of the electrical signals from neighbouring cells. Additionally, rosehip neurons comprised only about 10 to 15% of the inhibitory neurons studied and connected to only certain brain cells, leading researchers to conclude that their inhibitory function is very targeted. Scientists believe rosehip neurons have the potential to provide answers to questions that have long troubled the medical and scientific community. For instance, rosehip neurons may well be unique to humans. If so, their presence might be one of the factors underlying the superior cognitive abilities of humans.
Okay. What makes this new type of neurons unique? What makes? What makes?
Its name is really amazing because this name is really strange. It was hip neuron. To prove that this neuron can be really useful, especially for humans, for their abilities, because this neuron can regulate their speed of actions and other activities.
Okay, yes. I would like to give you like new answers. Now, what about other students? What can you say about what makes these neurons unique?
As you watched from the video, we know that these rose hip neurons were studied by the researchers from America and Hungary, and they divided this research into different parts. American researchers looked into the structure of this neuron, and they found out that it's important for us, for human, in terms of our cognitive abilities and making electrical activities like we walk, like we do something like physical activities, which are important while we are working out, running, and etc.
Okay, I'd like to answer. Next. Now, the next task is exercise 3. again, and mark the sentences true, false, or DS. DS means doesn't say in the text. You don't write the sentences, you write only in keys. Now please, you can do the exercise in groups, maybe you can help each other. Now, have you finished your work?
Yes, we
Yes, you
have.
have, okay. Now, let's check your answers. First of all, we look at the screen. The keys, the answers of this task. You check yourself. Check yourself. True, false. If you write tick, галочка Williams. If your answers is not correct, incorrect, you make cross. One answer is incorrect there. What about you, Dinas? All answers is right? Second, yes, no, please, it's like for you. Dinas English today. Okay, now what about you? Three answers incorrect. Okay. Now what about this group? No, Dinas? Two. Five is correct, one is incorrect. Now what about you, Dinas? Two answers incorrect. Okay. Now the next task is after the text you must be exercise 4. The task is easy, I think. What do we have to do? Filling gaps. Okay. Now please work yourself. Now, have you finished your work? Yes? Now, let's check your work. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Now, check yourself. Tick or cross? You write tick if your answer is right. Cross if your answer is not right. Incorrect. Okay. What about you, Laura?
Zero correct.
Why, that's great. It's like for you. I like you. Now, what about you? I like it too. Now, one answer correct. Your answer so yeah. Okay, great. Now, Rick, what about your group? What about your work? All answers is correct. Okay. Like for you. No? Okay, like gymnast. It's like for you. Now, okay, let's check these answers, all of them. Now, Laura, the first, genetic. What is genetic characteristic in Kazakh?
Бұл қазақ тіліне аударсақ, мысалы, ата-анасына баланы ұқсау деп айтсақ болады.
Yes, it's right.
Қара шашты, анасы қара шашты болса, қызды қара шашты болып жеткіземіз.
Maybe, okay. Now, wait a second. Dysfunction and neurons. Dysfunction and neurons. How can you understand these words?
Neuronların funksiyaları.
These functions, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, the next one,
Genetic and structural properties.
properties. Genetic and structural properties. What is genetic and structural properties? Are you going to help here? Can you help here? Yes.
Structural.
And what about properties? Ерекшеліктер. Now, Aisha, next one.
Network of nerve fibers.
Okay, with fibers. Now, network. What is network? Social network, internet network. What is network?
Now I can show you the network.
This is a network. Maybe this is a network. What is it network? Connection, yes. The connection between the neurons and etc. Now the next one, Jambus.
Cognitive ability.
Cognitive abilities. What is abilities? Cognitive abilities.
ойлауды қажет ететін
Yes, right.
қабілет.
Okay. Now Jonas, what about you? Brain?
Brain circulatory neurons.
Okay. What is it neurons, Jonas? What is neurons?